Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
Ready to create, design, and vibe? At Patwell Creative, we bring dreams alive. Crafty math for kids with learning so bright. Wellness crafting for adults done right. We don't just paint, we craft, we mold, we stitch, we build, we elevate bold. Jewelry with Caribbean soul in view. 3D printing, laser work made just for you. Call 410-5016. Don't hesitate. Book a workshop or order. Craft, create, elevate.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
First home? Need to replace what stopped working? Ready for an upgrade? Now is the time to shop at Quartz. Get a free gift with purchase on select appliances and 20% off matching bedroom pieces. Shop mattresses for the comfort you need. Plus, save on furniture, dining, and large screen TVs. Get what you need at Quartz. And when they ask, say, I got it at Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
Payments shouldn't slow you down. Tap your phone to pay with Apple Pay or Google Pay. No need to carry cards or even your wallet. Freedom of online shopping that actually works with the Spot Pay Calypso card. Send and receive money with friends, locally and securely. Receive money from the U.S. in seconds and spend it right away. Send and spend across the Caribbean and all over the world. All with one app. Spot Pay. Money reimagined.
That's Money Reimagined. We're talking about innovation that excites. You know, I really like the Spot Pay stuff. I mean, I Spot Pay all the time, so I can tell you. All right, so we've got one man who is wanted by police. We'll talk to you about that. Also, we've got a situation developing at Guankai. Of course, some of you might have already heard about it, but we'll talk to you about it in a moment. We also have a statement, all right, from the Ministry of Agriculture. The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry. All right, we'll talk to you about that as well. And the police that they are investigating a video that's been circulating on the social media, you know, on Facebook and Ding. And General Hospital dismisses disinformation, they call it, regarding nephrology unit. So we have a few things to talk to you about on the program. This is Mikey Live, news discussed, not told. We don't have a horse in the race, so you know, we're just telling you things as they are. Yeah, folks, so we are taking a quick one, and we shall be back shortly. Headlines brought to you through the kind compliments of Quartz Grenada Limited. We've got also the Big Insurance, Ariza Credit Union, all the other sponsors on board. We have so many of you. We want to say thank you for being here with us all the time. So we'll be back.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Yeah, folks, so this is it again. We have to say hello and welcome to another Mikey Live program. Let's get straight into what's making the news. No, I hope that you're doing good. You're ready for the weekend. On Fridays, we try to not keep it too long, so we're getting straight into it. There's one man who is wanted by police, and we shall put that on our screen right now. There you go. So, according to this information received from the Royal Grenada Police Force, this suspect may be armed and dangerous and should be approached with caution or not approached at all. According to police, his name is Darrell Brian Noel. He's only 20 years old. He's brown in complexion, as you can see. Height 6 feet 3 inches tall. Eyes brown, built slim, and has black hair. Police are seeking assistance from the general public in locating Darrell Brian Noel, 20 years old, of Grandans Valley, St. George. According to police, Mr. Noel is wanted by police for questioning in connection with the offenses of attempted murder, possession of a firearm and ammunition, and robbery with violence. Anyone seeing Darrell Brian Noel or has any information about his whereabouts, you are kindly asked to contact the CID St. Paul's 440-3224-405-0852, CID St. George 440-3921, Grenville Police Station 442-7224 or 405-3952. You can simply call your nearest police station or 911. 911 is probably the easiest number to remember. But people, why y'all have me reading that thing? Y'all trying to put me in trouble. You understand? One man outside wanted for attempted murder and all making me read it. Anyway, forget that I even read this thing, okay? Alright. Okay, so let's get serious. So we have had a situation developing in a beautiful community named Guankai. We've received a call from the two of the villagers there, and so we showed up together with other media houses to listen to what their concerns were, and they were saying that they were squatting on that piece of land for some 12 years, who say 10 years, who say 20 years they've been squatting in that particular area, and now have received notice to vacate the property, failing which any built structure will be demolished. So we have a few village members. Probably will be able to take about 2 in the interest of time. We'll be able to share with you what were some of the concerns that they had.
Everybody's supposed to own a piece of land stating, well, you know, build, or they could come and where we could pay for it. It's not a problem, but I just need some way comfortable for me and my kids, because where I was living, I was sleeping under people's house many years, and I just decided, no, that's the time for me to relax. And he decided what he could build something for me. When I come and I show him there, he send people start to build it. So I could come and them come to stop the project from building. And then I just realized, well, okay, I go and ask everybody for a little piece of material and I build this. And then they come to put a sign stating, this is government property, we're not supposed to be building. I said, okay, fine, but I still wasn't there. No window, no door. Me and my friend used to bar with a piece of cloth, sleeping in there. And then they come, they bring the street paper stating, this was the first one to put here. This is the first one to put, stating, government property. And then they bring back this one here. This one here, they bring this one. And about a week ago, they bring this one. They say they give us up to 7 days to break and get somewhere to go. Where do you expect they want me to go when I break my structure and I move on from here? I can't get nowhere else to go because I have my kids. This structure, I fight to build this. Rain, thunder, lightning, I fight and build this. And he promised me, and I cross it. Every time I sit down and I'm wondering, I go into Andy every day. I say, Andy, tell me what's going on, if you're building something for me or not. Or they want me to move, you have to find something to put me. You know what he said? He don't, that is not his concern, he don't know about that. Every time I go to him, it's some kind of different story. Well, last week, I went to him and I talked to him. The gun, I make appointment, I go to see Mr. Deacon, they say I have to make appointment. Go to Mr. Deacon, they say appointment. Every time I go to make appointment, they don't let me see Mr. Deacon. I don't know what else I will do. Then I said, okay, we went up in the complex. They say it's a secretary and psychopath and them threatening. Everybody they threatening on the hill. I find government, the ministry is just fighting on everybody. For what reason? You have people who own property. You have people who have children. They can't even settle. They're doing all kind of wrong things. Taking people thing when they buy it to build, mashing it down, pushing it down, and that's not looking good. See, we don't go and they're here almost. Well, I can't come there since from 18, check it, 18 to now. A long time I clean, grow back, all a little shed. Well, the breeze blow down since after the hurricane when it passed. And I'm still there, so I don't know what is the problem now. The stating will we have to break in 7 days or the.
Right, so that was one of the villagers. There was another villager who said that he doesn't mind purchasing the property, but he wants to stay there.
You know, we are squatting, trying to, you know, at least own a piece of land by all means, you know, because to be honest, I am one willing to actually pay for the land if there's a process they're willing to go down, if there's a road they're willing to go down, pay for the land, such as the case, just as much as probably anybody who willing to buy the land would do, you know. So I am one basically suffered a lot in terms of with this particular government, which I am just about the development of the country, you know. Such is the case, I have been basically trying to reach out to the minister, like let me say more than a year now, which I have every time go to the minister, actually been getting turned down because of whatever reason, which I have want to have actually done contracts with the government already, present government, in a place where probably contractors have stated, well, they would never work based on it was a non-profitable game, you know. And I, as a young man, just wanting to go forward, just take it on and, you know, got the house done on my expense. So apparently I'm just here, you know, in a kind of stuck motive with this government, which I'm not against no one, you know. But at least stick with me a bit, you know. I have a young one, I have one already, you know. 2 children, it's very hard to really move around in a place whereas you're getting this type of pressure every day. Whereas you can't really go forward in a place where you consider you to be your home, which should be your safety zone or your comfort zone. You're just in a kind of like stuck environment. Nothing can go on until, you know, probably the day when they really decide they'll just come and break down today.
All right, so that was one of the other villagers who did not wish to be on camera. Well, we've heard from the government side as well relating to that same issue. We've got here a statement from Mr. Devan Williams.
In relation to the developing matters surrounding lands in our country, we just want to, as a ministry, sensitize persons on expectations of land matters. Just to iterate that, based on our findings, the government of Crown lands surmount just about 10% of the lands in the entire state. A vast majority of same, which is forest reserve. It means, therefore, that the availability of lands is not as expected. So we are asking for persons to manage the expectations of Crown lands. In doing that, we have to manage our resource according to the laws of the state. Quite a few persons are applying for lands, and quite a few persons are attempting to squat on government lands. Case in point is our recent matter at the Mon Rouge, Guangai area. I just want to let us know that squatting is a legal matter. And according to our prevention of squatting of Crown Rule, or the Crown Rules on lands, SRO 5 of 2007, there is a section 4 of the SRO that speaks specific to squatting, which deals with eviction of squatters. So allow me to read verbatimly two parts of that section. So section 2 of section 4 says, a notice is pursuant to section 1 that deals with squatting shall be served on the squatters in person, or where the squatters may not be traced, or served with the notice within 48 hours of its issue. The notice can be posted upon a conspicuous place on the land or any building or structure existing on the land. And important to that section, section 3, mentioned where a squatter fails to comply with a notice served on him or her, or posted upon in accordance with section 2, he or she commits an offense and shall be liable on summary conviction to a fine not exceeding $1,000 or a term of imprisonment not exceeding 3 months. So coming back to the issue at hand, the government of Grenada took the bold step to fix a long-standing complex matter. I should say very complex. Over the years, persons have been squatting. Over the years, persons have been deliberately occupying the use of somebody else's land. The Land Act, or the Crown Lands Act, Chapter 73, speaks specifically to the processes that are required for an allotment of government land. That law explains that the Cabinet is the sole authority to direct on allotment. So if you are not allotted a piece of Crown land, then you are deemed a squatter. SRO 2007 says that if you are squatting, you must give a notice. If you refuse to comply with notice, then it's an offense that can lead to a charge or imprisonment. Persons in Guangai have been applying for lands. An application is the first stage. After the application comes, there must be, according to the Crown Lands Act, a survey must be done, a report submitted to the Cabinet, a decision is taken, and then you are served something in writing in accordance with the minister's agreement. That's when you are authorized to use Crown lands. Any person doing otherwise, you will be deemed a squatter. What is most troubling, when information meets the Ministry of Lands indicating that there is a perceived squatter, the officers will go out, investigate, and if it is concluded that the land is being squatted on, notices are normally placed. Persons are so bold that they are removing the notices. We are in a law-abiding country, and there is time that we need to refrain from lawless behaviors. Some persons want to expeditiously construct. So when we leave on the Friday evening of a working week and return on the Monday morning, you would observe that construction has been expedited. Persons are doing that with the hope that they will be excused. We want to advise persons, let us all follow the law, because we are now serious at evoking the eviction section of our SRO 5 of 2005. So we ask for your cooperation as we try to fix the long outstanding matters, we must do it orderly, otherwise we will not come to an end of the story. I thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. All right, and that's the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Javon Williams, speaking to the government's position on the matter. What say you? What is your take on the matter as well? How should it be handled? Is it being handled in the best way by the villagers? Is it being handled in the best way possible by the ministry? And what are your recommendations in remedying situations like these? So yeah, that's probably one of the most topical issues happening in Grenada right now with the whole situation at Guankai. The persons are claiming that, hey, we've been there for long enough and should be entitled to first preference of ownership of the land, whereas the government says that this is not how it works. I haven't heard that there were plans in fact, some of the areas that are being occupied are reserved for national heroes, etc. So I'm not sure how the communication works, but we've had the villagers complain that, hey, they are sometimes been passed around, go there, go here, go here, go there, go there, and no proper guidance on what their next steps are. So that's the situation as we have it for now, and we will try our best to keep following this, all right? Now, the Royal Grenada Police Force, the RGPF, is investigating, they say, the circumstances surrounding a video footage circulating on social media. The footage appears to show a civilian resisting arrest effected by police officers. An internal review of the incident is currently underway to determine the facts and to ensure that all actions taken were in accordance with the laws of Grenada. Further updates will be provided as more information becomes available. The Ministry of Health and the General Hospital say that they like to categorically dismiss recent claims circulating about a crisis at the nephrology unit. These reports are misleading, they say. The unit continues to provide proper care and services to patients as usual, according to the ministry. Minister for Health, Honorable Philip Telesford, dismissed the claims on Wednesday at a post-cabinet media briefing in St. George's. Now, according to the health minister, while there is no crisis, kidney failure remains a serious and growing concern in Grenada. Too many citizens, just too many citizens, are not heeding the urgent call for regular and early screening, nor are they taking sufficient steps to control continuous elevated blood sugar and high blood pressure, the leading risk factors for kidney disease. It goes on to say that we must separate rumor from reality, and the reality is that kidney failure is a major health challenge in Grenada. The real crisis is that people are ignoring the call to protect their health through early detection and lifestyle changes, the minister stated. He further called on citizens to get regular exercise, drink lots of water, reduce alcohol and tobacco consumption, and eat a healthier diet to avoid putting unnecessary stress on their kidneys and ultimately prevent kidney disease. Meanwhile, the ministry urges all citizens to schedule routine health checks, including kidney function screening, manage blood sugar and blood pressure through a healthy diet, exercise, and medical guidance. Seek medical advice early rather than waiting for symptoms to worsen. The public is also reminded that the nephrology unit at the General Hospital remains operational and committed to patients' care. Now, the Ministry of Health continues to prioritize, they say, resources and outreach to combat chronic diseases and safeguard the nation's health. Okay, I didn't hear it, but maybe, apparently it's circulating somewhere, but I wasn't aware of it until I heard from the ministry kind of like defending the whole thing. All right. Well, we see that construction has started, or preparation has started, for the construction of a road at Maboya, above St. John. Well, you will know that this road has been on and off for many years. So it seemed like now serious steps are being taken to remedy that problem. In the absence of that road, which is very short and convenient, commuters and drivers and so have to go up to Mount Nesbitt to go to Guelph and to the northern part of the island. And well, on the way back, it's the same thing. Go through Douglaston and Mount Nesbitt and then come through Palmist. Once the Maboya road is fixed, you'll be shaving off a good 5 or 7 minutes of your commute. And don't talk about gas. So, so that's good. That's going to be a welcome thing. Speaking of gas, people calling me, Mikey, what will be the new gas price? Is it going up? Is it going down? Well, yes, we have not officially received, so I'm not going to comment on that until we receive, until we receive the full thingy from the ministry, all right? Yeah, the price list. We should be getting that in soon. Maybe about an hour or 2 or so, but we will not be on the program, but once we get it, we'll be able to share it with you. The Grenada Steel Bands Association, GSA, announces Pan Expressions 2026, which will be taking place on Sunday, 26 April from 5 p.m. at the Tanti Netball Court. Now, this year's event is proudly sponsored, they say, by the National Lotteries Authority, with supporting sponsorship from Sandals Grenada, Spice Mart Corporation, Jonas Brown and Hubbard's Grenada Limited. Pan Expressions is the annual showcase where steel bands highlight the creativity and versatility of the steel pan by performing non-calypso songs arranged in calypso tempo. Now, the 2026 edition will feature 7 bands, each delivering a distinctive interpretation infused with musical creativity and flair, guided by the nation's creative arrangers, competing to claim the most coveted title and becoming Pan Expressions Champion 2026. What else do we have to tell you? Well, that's it for now. All right, that's it for now. We're gonna go down to our weather and see what's taking place there. I hope that you guys are okay. The Chinese people will be having a thing tomorrow at Kamahon Park, right? Chinese cuisine and things like that. So they're inviting the general public to come out and support the business. All right, you're gonna eat free food and free Chinese food. Just to get a taste of the Chinese food. I'm gonna eat a reality. Because I've been to China and the foods are nice. It's okay. It's good. It's good food. Understand? So yeah. Okay, let me tell all the weather and things do we? Yes, we do. Sorry, we do have the national report for all, Yeah, we have it somewhere there. But we have also for you the weather too. Let me see. Okay, so we have Andrea Charles as our forecaster for tonight. Andre Charles, sorry. And the weather is expected to be cloudy and breezy with occasional isolated showers. Winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. Saturday's weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy, slightly hazy and windy with possible isolated afternoon showers. Max temp 30 degrees Celsius, minimum 23. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 13 to 23 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. A marine advisory will be in effect for Saturday. What else do I have to tell you? I just want to big up a few people, Just have to big up all of them because all the day. So people like my mom is there. Joyous, Barbara, Java, Suzanne, Valerie. Yes, Valerie, I am very. Listen, y'all have no idea. Kieran, Hazel, Hazeland, Jacinta, everybody else on there. Diana. Y'all have no idea. Like, my days are like, I have to power through every day. You know, it's a lot of work, but of course you have to serve, and I serve my people with enthusiasm. And so, yeah, I give it my all the time. And so, yeah, I get very, well, naturally, at the end of the day, you'll be tired. And yes, sometimes I'm very burnt. But of course, you know, I have to come and I have to do what I have to do with you. That's my commitment. That's my commitment. So, what we're going to do now, we are going to, yeah, Joyous, we're going to go over to our national report. And then, yeah, but before the national report, just I want to say respect to everybody. And we'll touch base, all right? And, yeah, we're going to go to the national report. So, we pay our tribute to our sponsors. And following that, we have for you the national report. Stay right there.
Ready to create, design, and vibe? At Patchwork Creative, we bring dreams alive. Crafty math for kids with learning so bright. Wellness crafting for adults done right. We don't just paint, we craft, we mold, we stitch, we build, we elevate bold. Jewelry with Caribbean soul in view. 3D printing, laser work made just for you. Call 410-5016. Don't hesitate. Book a workshop or order. Craft, create, elevate.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
To meet the growing water demand in the south of the island, NAWASA, in collaboration with the Caribbean Development Bank through the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Fund, is implementing the Southern St. George's Water Supply Expansion Project. This project is designed to improve water quality, ensure a consistent supply, and protect our environment for future generations. We are upgrading our water supply system by replacing aging infrastructure, constructing new storage tanks, and installing advanced monitoring equipment. There will be dust, noise, and traffic inconveniences. We appreciate your patience during the construction phase. We believe in the power of community engagement. Your voice matters. Your input is essential. Want to learn more? Get involved. Attend our public meetings. Follow us on NAWASA's social media and share your feedback. Reliable, safe drinking water means a healthier, better quality of life for all. Together, we're securing a better water future for Grenada. Join us on this journey. This project is made possible through the collaborative efforts of the Government of Grenada, the Caribbean Development Bank, and the Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office of the United Kingdom, with grant funding from the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Partnership Fund.
First home? Need to replace what stopped working? Ready for an upgrade? Now is the time to shop at Quartz. Get a free gift with purchase on select appliances and 20% off matching bedroom pieces. Shop mattresses for the comfort you need. Plus, save on furniture, dining, and large screen TVs. Get what you need at Quartz. And when they ask, say, I got it at Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
Payments shouldn't slow you down. Tap your phone to pay with Apple Pay or Google Pay. No need to carry cards or even your wallet. Freedom of online shopping that actually works with the Spot Pay Calypso card. Send and receive money with friends, locally and securely. Receive money from the US in seconds and spend it right away. Send and spend across the Caribbean and all over the world. All with one app. SpotPay. Money reimagined.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love. Like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Courts is giving you the chance to experience the Caribbean's premier music and arts event, the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. Every Courts purchase of $2,999 or more from now to April 23rd gives you a chance to win an all-expenses-paid trip for two. To enjoy the music, the flair, and to create unforgettable memories for you and your guests. Don't miss this opportunity. Shop today, only at Courts, bringing value home. Conditions apply.
Request, pay, ride. Dash makes getting around easy. Dash, rides that fit you.
Coming up in the news, General Hospital dismisses disinformation regarding nephrology unit, and Caribbean parliamentarians dialogue to effect change within the care economy. Plus a look at news in the region when we return.
Government information affects all of us, how we stay informed, prepared, and connected. The Government Information Service is evolving to deliver clearer, faster, and more accessible information online, on air, and in real time. By taking part in this public survey, you help shape better access to information, improved digital services, stronger communication during emergencies, and platforms that truly reflect your needs. Your feedback helps guide how government communicates with you. Scan the QR code. Help guide the evolution of GIS Grenada.
Welcome back with the details to the news for Friday, April 17th. I am Rikisha St. Louis. The Ministry of Health and General Hospital is dismissing recent claims about a crisis at the nephrology unit. The ministry states that the unit continues to provide proper care and services to patients as usual. Minister for Health, Honorable Philip Telesford, spoke to this issue during the post-cabinet briefing on Wednesday.
There is a unit per patient, and there's only so many patients the hospital can accommodate. Same for the private clinic that is operating, and we work collaboratively with the private clinic. And so the reality is that we can only take a specific number. I think the number is 22, I'm not absolutely certain, but in that range or region, that's the number of patients or so that we're able to take at any one given time, and they have the routine that they follow. And so in order to take a new patient, for example, it means that you'll have to bump off one, which is going to just complicate somebody else's life.
Minister Telesford reiterates the prevalence of kidney disease in Grenada, which is a cause for concern.
The reality is that we have a lot of problems with kidney failure in Grenada, and we lose a lot of people due to kidney failure. And again, the challenge that we face, the root cause, is that people are not getting checked early enough. It's only when, as the old people say, I don't like to say old anymore, water more than flour, and the river is breaking its bank, is when you find them checking into the hospital, when it's already too late. We are calling upon our people to understand that we need to screen early, check regularly, and avoid these complications. And that is, again, another reason why we have to expand the services that we offer, right? And, healthcare is costly, very, very costly. Dialysis is an extremely costly thing.
The public is also reminded that the nephrology unit at the General Hospital remains operational and committed to patient care. The Ministry of Health continues to prioritize resources and outreach to combat chronic diseases and safeguard the nation's health. The Parliament of Grenada, in collaboration with the PAL Americas and the UN Women Multi-Country Office Caribbean, on Friday wrapped up a two-day in-person workshop for Caribbean parliamentarians. The political minds spent 2 days discussing existing legislation, policy, and financing subsidized care systems with a view to finding better practices using the 5R approach: recognize, reward, reduce, redistribute, and represent. Sessions focused on core concepts of care economies, data on paid and unpaid care work, strategies for opening fiscal space for public investment in childcare, elder care, and care for those with disabilities. President of the Senate and Council member of PAL Americas, Dr. Decima Williams, said the time has come for countries to replace rights-based policies.
The provision of a system of care that is appropriate to need is an evolving challenge that all societies face. For us in the Caribbean, we bask in giving and receiving care, its challenges notwithstanding. We will have to disrupt our systems and our societies where there is inequality and exclusion and replace them with new rights-based programs and policies. May we be guided in this workshop by evidence, by compassion, and an understanding of the value of these efforts for the collective good of our countries. Care is everybody's business and must be a shared responsibility. It's a fundamental enabler of the well-being and effective functioning of our societies.
Acting Prime Minister Honorable Dennis Cornwall says Grenada has come a long way on its journey toward improving care within the economy. However, there's more to be done.
Here in Grenada, we have made meaningful progress. We have strengthened our social and civil protection system. We expanded labor protections. We have introduced and improved policies that support families, including maternity leave, paternity leave, and income protection through national insurance scheme. I wish to also posit that in Grenada, I think the maternity leave and paternity leave is 14 days. 14 weeks, sorry, 14 weeks. But there is still work to be done. There are gaps in access, gaps in recognition, and gaps in how we care is valued within our economies. This is why frameworks like the 5 hours approach are so important.
Director General of PAL Americas, Alicia Todd, stressed the importance of a unified approach in moving forward to amplify solutions. The 5R approach needs to be translated into concrete parliamentary action.
These conversations strengthen not only national policymaking, but also regional coherence and solidarity. PAL Americas firmly believes that parliaments play a critical role in advancing gender equality and sustainable development, not only through legislation, budgetary measures, and oversight, but also through dialogue, diplomacy, and partnership. When parliamentarians work together across borders, they amplify their impact and reinforce democratic governance throughout the region.
Care is what allows our economies to work. There is no productive economy without a care economy. Words of Head of UN Women Multi-Country Office, Isua Iyahen.
Recognizing unpaid care work, reducing unpaid care work, redistributing care more equitably, rewarding care work, and representing caregivers and their collective bargaining rights. These require legislative action. Recognizing care means mandating in law or in policy time use data and integrating care into national development plans. And I pause to really commend the government of Barbados that has included as a permanent feature the introduction of the measurement of unpaid care work in its quarterly continuous labor force survey. Reducing care responsibilities requires investment in childcare, elder care, and care for persons with disabilities, and community-based accessible services. Redistributing care means labor laws that support paternity leave, parental leave, carers leave, flexible work arrangements, and so on. Rewarding care calls for decent work standards for domestic workers and care workers, and representing carers requires ensuring their voices in shaping policy design and also ensuring that labor unions and their collective bargaining rights are protected in law.
The Grenada Resilience Improvement Project GRIP continues to advance in its work. The team recently engaged with the World Bank and other key stakeholders to review the current status of the project. We get more in this report by Shireen Thomas Isaac.
The Grenada Resilience Improvement Project GRIP gains momentum with the successful completion of another implementation support mission by the World Bank. This mission was key to the project as civil works at the Soubise and Balthazar sites are expected to begin in the second quarter of this year. Both the World Bank team and the GRIP project management team engaged in strategic updates and discussions on the status of the project. These included the leadership of the Ministry of Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, collaboration with the Ministry of Infrastructure, procurement processes, financial management, social and environmental safeguards, monitoring and evaluation of the project, among other key areas. The mission concluded with strategic next steps for active civil works, outlining targets and timelines for effective project management. During the mission, site visits were made to the updated project sites. At the Balthazar site, work was in progress for the abutment for the installation of the temporary pedestrian bridge. Design and supervision for the site is being done by Beston Consulting.
We are working with the contractor to do the pedestrian bridge foundations. From what we understood from the ministry's team is that the temporary pedestrian bridge is on island, and we have the contractor just doing the foundations for the temporary structure. That consists of 2 foundations on either side of the river, western and eastern side. And the intention is to complete these foundation works in the coming weeks, where the bridge will be installed.
That was Mark Ramdath, civil engineer of Beston Consulting. The installment of the pedestrian bridge is a requirement to ensure safe access over the river by the Balthazar community during the construction of the new bridge. For the Subi's coastline, Faye Mohammed of Alpha Engineering provided an update for the team.
We are joining the World Bank team and the GRIP team from the PMT to review what we have designed so far, look at where any adjustments need to be made just before the construction contract is awarded. We're making some small adjustments on the ground in order to cater for the existing conditions and the existing environment.
Dr. Joanna Moody, Assistant Task Lead for GRIP, gave an overview of the mission.
We went to see the two sites where works are going to be starting soon, the Balthazar Bridge and along the Subi's coast, along the Eastern Main Road. And we hope to be starting as early as May, getting these contractors on board and the work started. We're really excited about the impacts that this can have for the communities, both of Balthazar and Subis, in terms of improving the resilience of the infrastructure that they use every day to access their jobs, their education, and other services.
The Grenada Resilience Improvement Project GRIP is a $15 million World Bank funding initiative of the Government of Grenada implemented by the Ministry of Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation. It is aimed to enhance climate resilient infrastructure while building community capacity for disaster preparedness.
Thank you, Shireen. The Division of ICT through the Caribbean Digital Transformation Project, in coordination with the National Cybersecurity Incidents Response Team, CSIRT, on Monday held a workshop as part of their public awareness campaign to equip change leaders from government ministries and departments in the fight against cybercrimes. The workshop was held under the theme Strengthening Digital Hygiene, Institutional Resilience and Public Trust.
We know from regional assessments that there is a growing exposure to cyber threats such as phishing, ransomware attacks, identity theft, and unauthorized access to sensitive data. This is exactly why we are convened here today. The strategic initiatives is designed to enhance the public sector capacity to respond to emerging cyber threats while safeguarding critical government systems. We are operating under a vital theme, and that's strengthening digital hygiene, institutionalizing resilience, and public trust.
Presentations at the workshop included cyber threats and scams, ICT laws and legislations, and password hygiene. Chief Cyber Analyst of CARICOM, Dale Joseph, spoke about the cyber threat landscapes of the Caribbean, why it is important to create awareness to avoid being victims of cyber crimes, and the strategic approach to combat security and cyber crimes in the region. One of the areas mentioned was fake immigration forms.
This is a digital transformation project, so we are moving paper-based processes into the digital realm. And that includes travel as well. Immigration form, which is basically permission to enter countries or member states in CARICOM. Traditionally, that was paper-based. So now we have moved into, online immigration forms. But one of the challenges that we are seeing is fake domains popping up on the internet for travelers. When they put in their information, what happens? Their data is stolen. And I don't want to get too much into the weeds with this, but just so that you know, their data is stolen, and sometimes they even ask to pay for the QR code or permission to come into a member state. So what the criminals would do, they would go to the legitimate sites, follow the information, get the actual pass or the QR code, and sell it to the travelers. Lucrative, right? Very technical, no, but innovative, yes. So what we are seeing, we have seen that quite a bit. And you have been working with member states and their national CSIRTs to take down some of these sites. But because it's so lucrative, if we take it down now, within 2 hours, our next one goes back up and hosted on another domain. So this is why awareness is important. So you need to be aware of what is happening so that you, one, don't become victim, and two, you become evangelists to spread the word to protect everybody else within Grenada and the region by extension.
Head of the Regional Forensic Unit, Francesca Noel, touched on the legal framework of technology-facilitated crime. She shared some concerns related to online behaviors, including child pornography.
CSAM, or Child Sexual Abuse Material. It goes far beyond child pornography. And we will see that in our legislation. And of course, some of the activities that you probably think is harming to a child, possibly you can be violating their rights as a child. All right? Child sexual abuse material, child pornography, anything to deal with offending the child or having that child in a compromising position as you would as an adult constitutes child sexual abuse material. We do collaborate with international agencies, regionally and internationally, the National Center for Missing and Abused Children, that's US-based, where reports are handled internationally and of course investigations are carried out. You would also notice that CSAM can be produced via AI. And when we go into our legislation, we will see how it goes beyond just the physical child, but also those that are virtually created. It has the same effect, it has the same impact, and of course, it has the same weighting under the law.
We'll take a short break. Stay with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're beginning our final descent to Morris Bishop International Airport. Welcome to Grenada.
Our marketing goals for 2026 are ambitious yet achievable. We aim to drive airlift growth by collaborating with airlines and travel partners to expand seat capacity and routes. Strengthening community and stakeholder engagement is key, as we want to ensure that the benefits of tourism are felt broadly across our islands. Promoting sustainable tourism is a priority, as we encourage practices that preserve Grenada's environment, heritage, and cultural identity. We also want to focus on expanding into new markets while reinforcing our brand's position in existing markets. By increasing engagement and conversion through targeted digital campaigns, enhancing content quality, and building strong relationships with industry partners, we hope to boost brand awareness, improve our reputation, and secure media mentions in our target markets.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, Northern Agricultural District Extension Division, in collaboration with the Pretty Larceny Task Force, officially launched the 2026 Backyard Gardening Initiative on Wednesday, partnering with PJ&L Enterprise Limited to supply planting materials and fertilizers to over 35 families in St. Patrick. The Minister for Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, Lennox Andrews, said in his remark, and I quote, "We are in a special time, and these special times require a country to rely on its own resources and must be economically dependent as much as possible," unquote.
And therefore, with this backyard program that we launched this morning, where we give selected households inputs, plants, fertilizers, and other instruments of labor, of agricultural labor, our intention is to garner the interests and the work of all of our country, every single Grenadian. Get that interest in going out and work and plant something that you can consume. So you wouldn't have to go and buy in any case, because you consume it. Plant what you need to consume. As we used to say, grow what you eat and eat what you grow. And therefore the objective here was to bring out the importance of backyard gardening, to show how with backyard gardening you can in fact become self-sufficient, you can produce for yourself many of the agricultural produce that you consume, and therefore reduce the dependence on others and reduce the dependence on foreign suppliers for the produce that you need.
According to Minister Andrews, this initiative marks the first step towards encouraging domestic production.
And we are saying to our population that wherever you have a piece of land, behind your house or in your veranda, you can utilize it to produce a commodity, an agricultural product that you consume, and you can do it for yourself. And therefore we hope with that exercise we can have more of that being replicated, so that at the end of the day, we as a country can produce enough to feed ourselves and to reduce our dependence on external supply for the goods that we consume.
Chief Extension Officer Lawrence St. Louis stated, the backyard farming is the backbone of our agricultural community.
People who plant in their backyards in small areas, they can sell within their communities, they can exchange between friends and other people. You might be doing tomatoes, somebody doing cucumbers, and you can exchange, and you don't have to spend the hard-earned money, which is right now is very hard-earned, to actually have healthy food. We encourage you all to not put these down anywhere. We encourage you to plant them. We encourage you to encourage other people to get involved. As Ms. Mark said, this is the beginning of our program over here in the North, and we will be continuing. And we hope that you will be ambassadors to encourage other people to go ahead and to join in planting something.
Supervisor of the Northern Extension District, Lindona Mark, highlighted the numerous benefits of the program.
It improves family nutrition, generates extra income from surplus produce, and promotes healthier lifestyle. Plus, it's sustainable, using limited space with water-through techniques we all share. And we have, as you can see in our demonstration plot, we have the technique being displayed here. We have our plastic mulch is being executed. So in terms of the dry season, you can have your plastic mulch, which would help retain the moisture while your crop is growing.
Coordinator of the Pretty Elasticity Task Force, Mr. Dominic Daniel, encouraged the home gardeners to seek assistance whenever needed.
And I want to give you the assurance that we are here to provide that support for you and to encourage you to bring to our attention whatever issue that you encounter in the aspect of Pretty Elasticity. We are here to serve you, and we are here to respond to your reports whenever it is made.
The Backyard Gardening Initiative firmly supports the ministry's mandate to improve and enhance food security, support smallholders, and boost rural development. The home gardeners received corn, beans, cabbage, cucumbers, kale, pumpkin, broccoli, cauliflower, and celery plants, together with manure and hand tools. Continuing the news, principal at the island's lone tertiary institution, T.A. Marisho Community College, Andrew Abraham, is pleased with the level of creativity and talent displayed at the 14th Projects Exhibition and International Cuisine held on Thursday. The event, held under the theme Creative Minds, Powerful Solutions, featured student-led projects showcasing innovation and in engineering, construction, information technology, and applied sciences. The cuisine highlighted delicacies from China, the Caribbean, the Mediterranean, India, West Africa, Britain, and America. According to Abraham, the presentations and projects were assessed, and the grades will be tabulated to produce final grades.
I am very pleased with what I'm seeing thus far. I would like to take this opportunity, of course, to shout out our lecturers who, guiding these students throughout their training, and to see that they're able to put together the project concepts into this, what we have now as tangible projects. I'm very pleased. I've looked at the various areas from automotive to architecture to IT. For example, the IT students, they developed an app for our meal house that we will be using for students to purchase meals so that we could have a pickup and delivery system. Again, and I'm very, very proud of that because we recognize that they have long lines in the meal house. So what our students are doing as part of the projects that you are seeing here today is finding solutions. And what we did is, as part of that project presentation, the assessors are on site to evaluate the projects, and also we invited the schools and the community to come in and see what our students are doing, and for they themselves to be able to interact and engage not only with the persons who are assessing the work, but also the students who are here to observe what is happening as well.
Secondary school students were invited to view the exhibition. This, according to the principal, is one way to pique interest and encourage more students to sign up for programs offered by the college.
This is definitely a major marketing campaign for us as it relates to our prospective students for the new academic year. And TAMCC is readying itself to have a massive marketing campaign for all of our programs, especially agriculture, the creative industries, where we have music and digital media, and even heritage and tourism study, hospitality studies, and so on. So to have these students here to see what we are doing, this is a perfect opportunity to sell what we do at TAMCC here to our students and to a wider community in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique as a whole.
Assistant lecturer in electronic engineering, Victor Phillip, is happy that the curriculum adequately prepares students for the job market.
The students who live here, by teaching them here, when they go there, I'm not going to talk about discipline or anything, but the knowledge that they have, they are ready to take the organization to another level.
Jesse Logie and Javon Brazan shared more on their department's display and what sparked their passion.
So today is the robotics club, so it's not actually a department on the TAMCC, it's an extracurricular club. So anyone from any department can join. So today we have three main things. We have a couple projects from some of the year ones. So every year the year ones tend to come under, they tend to learn how to build, and we just have a few of their projects on display. And by the door, we just have some of our stuff from First Global Competition. That's a competition we do every year. So last year, 2025, we went to Panama and participated. So in the front, we have our robot from Panama. And we also have a project that was undertaken by some natural sciences students, which was a robot to collect sargassum on the beach. So we also have that by the front desk. Then over time, as you're building, you're going to see what mechanisms we can use. So I would say that initial ideas phase may not be as long, but then putting these into practice, so like we might try one design, realize something is wrong, we have to fix something, and that trial and error phase is usually the longest part in our design process.
The exhibition today is basically a collection of our 2 years at TAMCC represented. All our hard work, all our tireless hours here, both civil and architectural projects for the BCC, and for trades and services, they have some of their tools and there's other equipment to show us. Right here, like in Form 5, I came to Expo and I talked to a few year twos. I saw the projects. I was like, wow, this is very interesting. And I was kind of in between in terms of what I want to do, and I found that passion here. So.
Preparations are on the way to get the Sir Roy St. John playing field ready for the hosting of the Pure Grenada Masters Cricket Festival. The festival commences on Monday, April 20th to Saturday 25th. Veteran cricket coach Steve Mahan and organizer of the festival spoke to the GIS on the preparation and what is expected this year.
We have four foreign teams coming in. We have West Indies Masters. They basically make up of players from Canada, the United States, and some of the Caribbean islands. We have the team from Guyana coming in as well. We have one from Trinidad and Tobago, and we have one from Barbados. In total, the about 85 persons coming in.
Mr. Mohan said the festival is part of sport tourism's thrust, spanning over 15 years, encouraging former professional cricketers over the age of 50 from all over the world to come to Grenada to play lovely cricket. He explained how the Pure Grenada Masters Cricket Festival started.
I've been involved with Masters cricket for the past 10, 15 years or so, and always bring teams to Grenada. So I sat down one day and said, let's just organize a tournament as part of the ongoing sports tourism. And presently, together with Grenada Tourism Authority, we just decided that's a good idea, let's go for it.
It is the first time that all the matches in the festival are being held in St. George's at the Sir Roy St. John playing field. The public is invited to support the event.
The previous time we had the 50 plus, we had match in St. David's, we had match in Progress Park and in Bushiju. However, this year we only have 6 teams participating. And because of the time strain, it's 1 week, we just decided to host all the games here at Tantin and have 3 games a day. One starts at 10 a.m., the other one at 2 p.m., and the last one at 6 p.m. I just want, people come out and enjoy serious cricket, although it's senior players, but serious cricket. Come out and enjoy the serious cricketing.
Finally, the U.S. Embassy has collaborated with the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture to stage the Next Level Hip Hop Program 2026, a cultural exchange initiative that connects American hip-hop artists and Grenadian creative professionals. The program, which runs for 2 weeks, highlights practical sessions in MCing, dance, DJing, and aerosol art. Grenada is the 61st country to launch and host the program. U.S. Principal Officer to Grenada, Cindy Diouf, is optimistic that the use of hip-hop can promote creativity, strengthen people-to-people ties among the local creatives.
So it is working with the people of Grenada to advance the creative arts and to sort of economize that. In other words, looking for careers in the creative arts kind of starts here. And in order for this program to really be successful, we need the energy of all of these participants. So that's why I'm so excited when I look in the audience and I see all of the creatives that are putting their energy in here today. I know that it'll advance not only their own skills, but it will advance the skills of my friends and colleagues that are here from the United States. When I was explaining or trying to encourage people in Grenada to participate in this program, they would come back to me and say, well, we're not really a hip-hop country, we're really a soca country. And I would explain to them that what hip-hop is sort of like jazz. Jazz is improvisation, it's bringing in all kinds of different influences, and it changes. And so hip-hop changes according to the influences that are put in. And if we look at anything, any fashion trend, advertisements for NCAA, for Nike, if you look at the World Cup kits in particular, those are absolutely influenced by creatives and from the hip-hop community. So how we integrate soca is that we look at how can they bring in different influences and make an even better product to export to the world.
Next Level is an initiative of the U.S. Department of State and is implemented by Meridian International Center. The U.S. Public Diplomacy Officer for Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean, Tamara Shea Hoffman, explained how the program works in various countries.
The State Department is the one that funds the program, and Meridian International is who actually implements it. And then the Next Level program itself basically brings together different artists, some of whom you all met today, and they assign them to different countries according to, of course, the U.S. embassies or consulates who apply for the program. So yes, it's a mix. So for example, there's Grenada happening right now. There's another program happening soon, I believe, in Germany. And of course, we're just as a U.S. government agency incredibly fortunate to be able to do hip-hop diplomacy all over the world, and I think it speaks to the ability of culture to transcend so much language and even different cultures through hip-hop. So we're very excited to be here in Grenada.
Chief Cultural Officer in the Ministry of Tourism, Kelvin Jacob, outlined the significance of Grenada's culture reaching the next level to the benefit of the economy.
The Next Level program represents exactly that, taking our participants beyond where they are and equipping them with the tools, discipline, and exposure needed to succeed at higher levels. But reaching the next level requires more than talent. It requires commitment, discipline, and consistency. And importantly, it requires the right support systems. Programs like this and strong partnership, such as this one with the U.S. Embassy, is testimony to driving this next level forward. To you, the participants, I say this: take full advantage of the opportunity. Show up, be present, ask questions, challenge yourself, and give of your best.
This is the GIS News. We'll take a look at what's happening in the region when we come back.
Are you thinking about buying a vehicle? Did you find a company on social media? Stop. It may be a scam. Look out for the following red flags. Is the price lower than other dealers? Does it seem too good to be true? Are you sending the monies to the US even though you are ordering the vehicle from Japan? Does the address on the invoice match the address on the payment details? Are conversations limited to WhatsApp text? Is there a sense of urgency placed on you by the seller? You are about to be scammed. Do not take your hard-earned cash or even worse, a loan to send to these scammers. Once the money leaves Grenada's shores, you are not likely to get it back. Consider buying a vehicle already on island from an individual or a car dealer. Beware of these scammers. If in doubt, it's best to stay out. A message from the Financial Intelligence Unit.
Welcome back. With the April 30th general election fast approaching, demand for replacement voter identification cards across Antigua and Barbuda has climbed sharply, according to the Antigua and Barbuda Electoral Commission. The cumulative report up to April 16th shows a steady and widespread uptick in applications across all 17 constituencies, reflecting heightened voter readiness and engagement in the lead-up to the polls. Overall, the report shows that more than 29,000 applications have been processed across various categories, with significant weekly spikes observed throughout February and March. St. Vincent and the Grenadines has once again demonstrated its growing stature as a premier sailing and sports destination with the successful staging of SVG Sailing Week 2026, an event widely hailed as one of the most dynamic and well-attended editions in many years. This year's event recorded a significant increase in participation across multiple classes, attracting regional and international competitors while energizing local communities and businesses. From the Junior Championships on mainland St. Vincent to the thrilling finale in Bequia, the event delivered a vibrant mix of competition and cultural celebration. The government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, through the Ministry of Tourism, Civil Aviation and Sustainable Development, has lauded the event as a major success and a clear indicator of the country's expanding sports tourism sector. That's a look at news for today, Friday, April 17th. A recap of the top stories. General Hospital dismisses disinformation about nephrology unit, and Caribbean parliamentarians dialogue to effect change within the K economy. On behalf of the news and production team, I am Rakisha St. Louis, thanking you for joining us.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
Ready to create, design, and vibe? At Patwell Creative, we bring dreams alive. Crafty math for kids with learning so bright. Wellness crafting for adults done right. We don't just paint, we craft, we mold, we stitch, we build, we elevate bold. Jewelry with Caribbean soul in view. 3D printing, laser work made just for you. Call 410-5016. Don't hesitate. Book a workshop or order. Craft, create, elevate.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
To meet the growing water demand in the south of the island, NOASA, in collaboration with the Caribbean Development Bank through the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Fund, is implementing the Southern St. George's Water Supply Expansion Project. This project is designed to improve water quality, ensure a consistent supply, and protect our environment for future generations. We are upgrading our water supply system by replacing aging infrastructure, constructing new storage tanks, and installing advanced monitoring equipment. There will be dust, noise, and traffic inconveniences. We appreciate your patience during the construction phase. We believe in the power of community engagement. Your voice matters. Your input is essential. Want to learn more? Get involved. Attend our public meetings. Follow us on NOASA's social media and share your feedback. Reliable, safe drinking water means a healthier, better quality of life for all. Together, we're securing a better water future for Grenada. Join us on this journey. This project is made possible through the collaborative efforts of the Government of Grenada, the Caribbean Development Bank, and the Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office of the United Kingdom, with grant funding from the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Partnership Fund.
First home? Need to replace what stopped working? Ready for an upgrade? Now is the time to shop at Quartz. Get a free gift with purchase on select appliances and 20% off matching bedroom pieces. Shop mattresses for the comfort you need. Plus, save on furniture, dining, and large screen TVs. Get what you need at Quartz. And when they ask, say, I got it at Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
Payments shouldn't slow you down. Tap your phone to pay with Apple Pay or Google Pay. No need to carry cards or even your wallet. Freedom of online shopping that actually works with the Spot Pay Calypso card. Send and receive money with friends, locally and securely. Receive money from the US in seconds and spend it right away. Send and spend across the Caribbean and all over the world. All with one app. Spot Pay. Money reimagined.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Courts is giving you the chance to experience the Caribbean's premier music and arts event, the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. Every Courts purchase of $2,999 or more from now to April 23rd gives you a chance to win an all-expenses-paid trip for two. To enjoy the music, the flair, and to create unforgettable memories for you and your guests. Don't miss this opportunity. Shop today, only at Courts, bringing value home. Conditions apply.
Request, pay, ride. Dash makes getting around easy. Dash rides that fit you.
Coming up in the news, General Hospital dismisses disinformation regarding nephrology unit, and Caribbean parliamentarians dialogue to effect change within the care economy. Plus a look at news in the region when we return.
Government information affects all of us, how we stay informed, prepared, and connected. The Government Information Service is evolving to deliver clearer, faster, and more accessible information online, on air, and in real time. By taking part in this public survey, you help shape better access to information, improved digital services, stronger communication during emergencies, and platforms that truly reflect your needs. Your feedback helps guide how government communicates with you. Scan the QR code. Help guide the evolution of GIS Grenada.
Welcome back with the details to the news for Friday, April 17th. I am Rikisha St. Louis. The Ministry of Health and General Hospital is dismissing recent claims about a crisis at the nephrology unit. The ministry states that the unit continues to provide proper care and services to patients as usual. Minister for Health, Honorable Philip Telesford, spoke to this issue during the post-cabinet briefing on Wednesday.
There is a unit per patient, and there's only so many patients the hospital can accommodate. Same for the private clinic that is operating, and we work collaboratively with the private clinic. And so the reality is that we can only take a specific number. I think the number is 22, I'm not absolutely certain, but in that range or region, that's the number of patients or so that we're able to take at any one given time, and they have the routine that they follow. And so in order to take